Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our games, we have open slots available. Tuesday Early has between 2 and 3 slots available. This game has 1 slot available. And the Sunday game, I think in a few months, will have slots available as well, but that is to be determined. But if you're interested in any of them, get into the community now. Help reserve your seat. Meet players. See if you mesh well with any of them. You know, do that through the description below where we have a Patreon. Or you can just message me here and be like, hey, I'm interested. And I'll message you back, I promise. But anyways, without further ado, where last we left off, the party had teleported back to Morian. Finding your way into the lower districts and splitting the party a little bit. Reese and Lucian going one way, the others going a completely different direction. You found that apparently Nobu Jr. gave out the order to hand out free food to everybody, as well as fireworks in order to raise their spirits. You guys, knowing all too well that these fireworks are part of the massive ploy by the Toku family, managed to, well, intimidate your way into stopping the distribution or further distribution of all of these fireworks, as well as having them tossed into the water to some degree. And handing out gold to the masses, which is going to hopefully help the people that desperately need it down there. After that, you started walking around the city to find more people that have been, well, getting rid of these, find more people to help get rid of all of these fireworks. You came over to one section of the town where you're outside of the gate that separates the lower district over towards the middle district. Vendir noticed the exploding of fireworks a little too early, as well as a shrouded individual up on a wall at that separation. Unfortunately, the majority of the party became crazed and unruly as the explosion took place, and the mobs of individuals all started ripping each other apart, and more devastatingly so, the party started attacking as well, decimating about 2 blocks of this city of Morian. Eventually, you all broke out of your stupor, thanks in some part to your willpower, in other parts to Liara's incredibly powerful spells that she has. After that, the party decided that they're going to be splitting up. And Liara are going to keep running around the town trying to find these explosions taking place and immediately try to assist the unruly crowds that are out there. During this time, Casimir and Vendir are going to be looking into the shrouded individual who seems to have snuck their way into the guard station. Reese, you're out there with Lucian, dealing with everything. And before we actually get into the game, hey, Reese, do you mind giving us a, what is that again? A wisdom save.
Oh, it was charisma.
Oh, it's charisma? Charisma save.
Oh, it's charisma. That's even better.
Yeah. Say that now.
No, it was wisdom. That's the only reason I passed.
Yeah, wisdom. Okay.
Yeah,
Why
it's
the
wisdom.
God damn it, Wyatt. Stop making me question myself.
For some reason, I thought it was charisma.
No, that was
right?
totally wisdom. That's why was fucked. Ur's likable. He's just not wise.
Oh, no.
That's why I'm going to...
Reese is gonna kill Liara.
Reese is gonna.
Maybe.
When Irv wants his tattoos, he needs to find something that makes it easier to pass those saves. He's sick and
Oh,
tired of this
shit.
enchantment bullshit.
Dude, this is how we die. This is
So,
gonna be
Reese.
a sad death.
Right now, when you get into the city and you start looking for all of these people, you're in the upper district with all of the rich people, all of the nice shops, the magical trinkets that are so plentiful, and the only portion of the city that hasn't been greatly affected by levy flooding most of Morian. And when the explosions begin going off, Reese, in the back of your mind, you start hearing Dragula playing. And without any self-preservation or forethought, you will do whatever it takes to cause the most destruction as possible.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Roll me some more wisdom saves until you hit the DC of 21.
Wait, so him and Lucian didn't, like, at all...
3 rounds.
Him and Lucian at all didn't, like, convince them to do anything, as we had
The
time
thing
to
is, you
convince
can convince the small groups that you get to very easily. It's the greater population that is the issue. You guys aren't controlling everybody on a whim. This is same thing with you guys. You got an entire section of the city safe, but there's just so many people. There's so much distributed. And there's 2 rounds of Reese going full fucking ham. And I mean full fucking ham, Reese. Anyways, let's do those calculations, shall we? Reese, what would you do on your first round of combat? Meteor swarm. Yes. That is a lot of destruction. And what would you do on your second round? Oh, that was a really shitty roll.
Good.
It's 1 additional damage because one of them is a 1, and the firestorm gets 4 more damage because there were 4 ones.
Jeez. Oh, you mean the meteor swarm gets 4 more?
Meteor
There's
Swarm
5.
gets 4 more.
There's 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In Meteor Swarm, there's only 4. In
Uh,
Firestorm, there's only 1.
Am I reading this wrong? Because the first part of Meteor Swarm is the fire, and then there's the bludgeoning. The bludgeoning you don't re-roll. That's right, it's only
the
fire.
bludgeoning I don't reroll because it's only fire.
Yeah, and then the other one, there's only 1. Okay. That's... Jesus. Alrighty. We'll deal with all of that afterwards. Vindir. Casimir. This entire area has people running as quickly as they can. They're going out into the rest of the city and warning against the fireworks. Warning people, do not use them. As you know, they probably fucking should. We'll get into all of that, Liara. It's just, when somebody's not here, I don't want to roleplay their shit and, like... I guess, yeah, we make him do a wisdom save as well. Who's Lucian's buddy? Have him roll.
Give me a second, I need to open a wizard sheet.
Yeah, we'll give you 3 minutes. You know what I have, guys? They have these new things called dark chocolate Oreos. I must say, they're fucking delicious.
I'm a simple man. I prefer the peanut butter ones.
Lucian says, fuck that shit.
Alright, then. Does Lucian have a 9th level to counterspell with?
No. So he can counterspell him. But
Roll.
then he can just choose to make himself succeed.
On the first one? The second one? Wait, he can only use that ability once per long rest, right?
No, he takes a point of exhaustion for that.
And
So
he
you won't-
already has 1 level, so now he's going up to 2.
I have no
Yes.
idea. I've not been tracking
Yup.
this sheet because we've not needed it soon. And then the second one he can try to counterspell, I guess. But
Intelligence
think
check.
I think he'd just roll it, yeah. Use his luck. I don't think he's able to
He
look your
used
lucky.
some number of... You are, but he definitely used some level. Alright. So at least the meteor swarm got countered. Anyways. Vindir and Casimir. You saw him sneak into this establishment. The two of you wandered over, and the door's knob is still intact, but the keyhole looks like it was blown open by some type of forceful energy. Now, I moved you guys directly inside the first door. However, how are you approaching this situation?
I'm gonna look at Casimir. Quiet or not?
Not much for me, it's very quiet.
Alright, I'm gonna kick the door down.
Alright, guys. We're going to start the two of you outside. Roll me your initiatives.
Ugh.
$28. Nice. Oh shit, they would have tied you. Alrighty. So, Vindir, the moment your boot slams into the door, roll me an athletics check.
33.
Alright, I'm going to move you guys inside. But I set up my dynamic lighting wrong. Yeah, you shattered the guard's door with your boot as you send it flying across the area. However, immediately, you guys begin jumping into action. The Toku upper family member is first.
How much did this one cost?
I was actually just going back to get my tracker. So that one's 500.
What?
The bounty.
How much the bounty for the head?
Oh, okay.
I'm going
okay.
back to get my list now so that I can find it.
Yeah, this is me in character asking, not player.
Okay.
Well, we don't know who's there yet.
Alrighties.
Oh, I thought maybe I was waiting for. I figured you're gonna drop them on the map, or I guess not.
Oh no, they're on the map. They're past the other door. 27 on the Arcana check. Perfect. Hurry, 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 hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Cool. Casimir, you hear somebody on the inside of the other door become very hurried in the moment that Vindir's boot slams against the door and you're getting ready to bum rush inside.
Okay. Well, breaking up the next one, so just run up, kick.
Cool. You roll me an athletics check as you break down the already unlocked door.
I want to kick it into them.
Well,
If
you
it was on
send
the
the
other
you send the door flying to the other side of the room where it impacts and slams into the wall. However, you do not see the individual immediately. What's your passive? Oh, that sumbitch is hiding over here, Casimir. Do you want to step in already?
Yeah, he just stepped in. Passive is 20.
Okay. The individual lunges towards you and is going to attempt to strike you with their death lance. 19 to hit?
Hits.
All right, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. 21. As the lance slams into you, you take 8 points of piercing damage. But then you feel this dreadful presence emanate off of the weapon and courses through you. It almost makes you feel less whole. Now for their second of 3 attacks. 11 misses, 14 misses.
Yes, those miss.
All right, now you can go.
Okay. Okay, first and foremost, I'll bite you.
Mm-hmm. 32 hits. Oh yeah, that hurts.
Then following up with slash.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. Their blood's spicy.
Interesting. Slash.
Okay. So what's that, 30? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And third attack is grab them.
All right. Oppose that. You win. No, they would need a natural. Oh no, they're proficient. They would need an 18 to win against your minimum roll. Anyways, yeah, they're grappled. All done?
Yep. Yeah. Pulling out. Watch this one stick. Don't kill them.
Vindir?
Okay. 15, 20. Let me just get to here first. Are these actual dogs?
No. They came with the map.
Okay, just want to make sure.
The dogs are chilling.
Don't actually kill him. Okay. Then, looking at health-wise, okay. I guess I'll just regularly, hit them. Oh, that hits.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, hold on. There's actually some more.
5
there
extra
you go.
radiant. It's in there. It's just
8.
not highlighting it. That 5.
No, this is from Bless Strike. That's its own thing.
Oh, okay. So 13 then. Yeah, 13 additional on top of the 15. All right, all done, Vindir?
That's all I could do.
Alrighty. They are going to quickly cast Freedom of Movement on themselves. No longer grappled. Run back over to here. And you see that they have this small device that looks built into this station. What? It does work against grapple, right?
Against spells and other magical effects.
Oh.
But they can use 5 feet to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as a creature that has grappled it.
Oh, yeah, so they're good, yeah.
Yeah.
They have plenty of movement. Not plenty, but, they're good. They seem to be leaning over this magical device that they were working on previously, and they very quickly and efficiently reach into their pocket, pull out this vial, and douse it over the device that begins pulsating red very quickly. All right, that's their action and bonus action. Casimir.
No, that's weird. Yeah, just go up. And smack. Non-lethally.
Okay.
But still reckless.
So just slamming their head against the bars a little bit. Got it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so 27. Yeah, they're still good. 36. That'll knock them unconscious.
Does there look to be any other threat in this room outside of that?
Just the magical device that's now pulsating red. And one guard.
Can't forget about the guard.
Yeah.
That's Casimir, but he'll look at Vindir confused. Do something?
Vindir.
I mean, they're knocked out, right?
The red stuff.
The red stuff.
The small magical device that's glowing red. You see it literally right next to him.
Sorry,
I've been saying it. I think this is my third time.
Yeah, well, he said the red stuff. I was confused. Is the door up here or down where I just was?
Ignore doors and shit like that. There's nothing in here other than that.
Okay. Then, yeah, wherever it just was, we're not really sure what it is, so let's go ahead and imbue some extra magic in it. So, gonna go ahead and bonus action cast Holy Weapon. And gonna take a swing at this little magical red floating object.
Okay.
29.
29 absolutely hits it. Roll your damage. Okay. Oh, that's bludgeoning too. Nice. So 23 points of damage against it. It seems to crack all the way through. Vindir, when that happens, you see the Toku family member smile just a little bit.
Ooh.
They hide
Maybe
it immediately, but, you know.
Yeah. Maybe don't break this.
I never thought to break it. I don't have that many words, but still.
We are out of initiative. After it pulsates red several more times and moments, then it becomes inert.
While it was flashing, could I have done a magic awareness on it?
Yes, you can. Roll that in chat for me, please. Abjuration magic. And a shit ton of it was coming from that device.
It's an abjuration. That thing. Abjuration. Something magic. I don't know what that count is, but that's what it told me.
I love that you guys split the party this way.
Yeah, you're talking to a cleric about arcane.
Look, you think I know any of this?
It'd be like me asking you, like, what's a good vegetable to eat?
Actually, there is quite a few good vegetables. We don't have the time for this. Can we figure out, like, by examining it, what does it seem like it was trying to do?
Roll me an Arcana check.
I will.
Hey, I thought you told me you're a scientist.
I am a scientist, so I'm going to figure this out with the power of science. And where the hell is my abilities? I can't remember what they're called.
Arcana? It's the one that starts with A.
Yeah, bowstring magic. That's what I was putting on myself. 21.
Okay. By the looks of this object, it was a very powerful focal point, meant to distribute abjurative magics over vast distances. You being decent at this stuff, you would know that based off of its presence inside of the guardhouse, it probably is meant to protect something. And you've been inside of other guardhouses that don't have this, but this is the only guardhouse you've ever been inside of that is at one of the gated locations with the walls. So you think it has something to do with that.
I think they're lowering all the city's defenses.
Well, that would make sense.
I'll explain the thought process of everything else, but it's I think what they're doing is lowering the defenses so that it's as weak as possible, so that when all this chaos is happening, it can all fall. Or they're trying to get in somewhere very specific. So I think they're wanting the city to fall, but this could also just be the protections on the castle or something like that. Also the city's walls, but I don't know if it leads further in. Am I able to try and trace what I think another one might be? Does it feel like it's connected to someone else?
You definitely feel like it sends the magic elsewhere. You just don't
know
really know that much more. Yeah.
We should question this bitch. I'm gonna search the Drouded. Also, take this stick. Be careful about it.
Vendir, you pick up that lance. I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh god.
You will suffer 16 points of psychic damage as you hear the wails and screams of horrified individuals, and you have to drop this accursed item.
Yeah, I was gonna drop it anyway as soon as it hurt me. Yeah, you're gonna have to carry that. That's a little too evil for my taste.
If I pick it up, does anything happen?
Do you pick it up?
Yes.
Charisma save. You begin to hear the wails and cries of these individuals, and some of them are familiar to you. In fact, quite a few of them seem to be wailing and crying specifically because of you. You also suffer the 16 points of psychic damage, and you are forced to drop the item.
Okay, that's weird. I don't like that thing. But as long as this one doesn't have it, that's fine. I will search them. Is there anything else on them?
Give me your investigation. Investigation nation.
Now you said he smiled when I hit that, so he's still conscious.
Well, that was
20?
flavoring your non-lethaling. You're smirking as you're going down.
Okay.
22. That's a crit.
Let's go. We love 22. So, looking over his body, you find that there appears to be a contract with Hungrul written on it that looks like a summoning contract of some variety. In addition to that, you find this person is wearing a breastplated armor that you easily remove from them, a spell focus that you also easily remove from them, a backup spell focus that you remove from them, a second backup spell focus. That one's put into the arm from cutting it open, putting it in, and healing it. So you have to, pull out your really sharp blade and pull that out of there. And you have left them with a small bandolier strapped to their hip that has 3 more of those small vials. And a 4th spot 5 spots, 3 are filled with more of those vials. Then you take that.
Okay. Taking one of the vials, I'll kind of hold up between me and Vidya. Does this look anything to you? If we use our combined science, we might be able to understand it.
Have I seen a vial with this substance in it before?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Nope.
No.
Look, that could be poison. That could be a health potion.
What does it look like?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, but I have eyes.
Okay.
It's more just like.
Oh, okay. I
what
thought
is
you
it?
were. I thought you were asking for more specifics. Okay. So imagine this, but filled with white liquid, clear liquid.
Okay, not a health potion. Those are red.
It might just be water, but it did something really weird.
Are you sure?
Oh, it might be holy water.
Yeah. Oh, well, I would know if it was holy water.
Yes, you would recognize the silver flakes inside of holy water, Vindir.
Yeah, I would
Reminds
know.
me,
I would
haven't
know.
smelled
if it was
this in a
holy.
while. Jasmine green tea. Yummy.
We should get this to someone. Just looking over the contract, am I able to figure out any details? Since it's a language I can actually speak for once.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check. Sorry, you guys split that in a way that made sense, but goddamn.
It's a nat 20. That is also a 22 for a double crit. I have to get double crit for something.
You know what? Even though you have absolutely no understanding of arcane summonings and contracts, in this moment you do. This circle on the drow is designed to be able to summon forth a very powerful undead from, by the looks of it, the shade itself. And in return for the ability to summon them, and for the apprehension of 15 cursed souls killed by a powerful undead, they are also granted the ability to keep their life after summoning forth this undead by speaking their name aloud. So if this individual has the opportunity to speak the name of this undead, they will summon them forth without dying.
So do you want the good news or do you want the bad news?
How about both?
So the good news is I figured out what this does.
Okay.
The bad news is everything that it does. So it might summon a massive undead that might cause like mass destruction upon the city. And it might consume a bunch of souls and stuff like that to do it.
And you just now figured this out?
The power of science works in strange ways.
Well, you did say you're a scientist, so... You must have a very, very close connection with your very sciencey god.
I mean, I don't really have a science of God, no, but it's fine. I've been actually studying some magics to a certain extent, but it's more related to blood, and because this verges on undeath, it it feels like it kind of leads into it. Some people try to use a blood to try and summon like versions of themselves or mutilate their bodies in some way. Mutilations, no, what's the other thing? Mutations, that's it. A little bit of studies in those. But, yeah, this does not look good. And I doubt they were the only one.
Well, we didn't see anybody else with this bandolier set up.
No, we didn't. But I doubt they're alone. I know there is other ones of these here. And this has 5 species, which means he's already did this at one other place. Presumably. If this was filled, he's already did this at one other spot. We just caught him at the second. And you could presume there's 3 more. At least. Let's do a quick check of this area to see if there's anything else in there. And otherwise, I think we might want to head back out and see what we can find.
Alright,
Do
sure.
we want to take him with us?
Yes, we're taking him with us.
Alright. You guys go ahead and roll your investigation roll to see if there's anything else here. Everybody else, I posed a question in our chat. If you can reply to that, please. Roll 20 chat. Forgot to go over that during setup, but, you know. There was a lot to go over during setup. Okay, cool. Looks like we are not going to have a break today, everybody. Woo! But we are going to end a little early when that time comes, not now. Anyways, so looking through the remainder of this room, you find only that there is 3 empty, large crates that have the same symbol of fireworks and everything else on it that you guys know that they've been distributing and sent here. You also find the letter, however, that came from Nobu Jr. It says, "Dear guards, I am incredibly empathetic towards the people of the lower districts and the current situation that they've been having to deal with and rough through. As such, I think it would be a reasonable thing for us to distribute some sources of entertainment for them. These fireworks will be wonderful for that, as well as enough food and rations for the week towards all of them. You can instruct the individuals that specific times are needed for these fireworks to be sent off. Times listed underneath that. This will be in conjuncture of our celebration as Morian for the future and prosperity for us all. As for all of you, we are giving you an increased bonus in your paychecks this week by a 20% boost each. Thank you very much. Your king, Nobu."
So he actually did set this party up.
They've been manipulating him, remember? But also, does this actually look like it's written by him?
Insight check.
Or-
19. Nobu is a lot of things, but well articulated is not one of them.
You really think that kid could write any of that?
Look, I have never seen any royal write anything.
Exactly.
So for all I know, he had the court jester write it, and he just wrote it in his own words.
I think they've just mass-produced this and just said it was. Or at the very least, they were manipulated into. Because for one, he doesn't have the money to actually give them an increase. But the Toku do. It said that he's been being manipulated, so it's one of the two. Either way, it's happening now.
Yes.
But think we should go. I think we've got everything here. I don't think there's anything more that can be done here.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't. I didn't get to see this guy when he attacked. Is he a caster, or like, do we need to tie him up specifically?
He did cast some spells, but he was kind of slippery. Like, he just completely got out of my grasp, and I don't know what happened. It didn't, like, overpower me, it just felt like he was jello.
Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to tie him up real good.
All right.
I mean, I'll just carry him. I'll just, like, hold him by the throat or something, so if he has to say anything, just...
Improvised
Throat.
weapon, Toku upper family member.
Yes.
All right. So you pick him up, and you guys go walking. Shall we jump over to the other two? Ooh, wrong one. Music. Liara. And as the two of you are traveling, trying to get to the next area, you see off in the distance explosions up in the sky. And for the briefest of moments, you saw like a massive portal open up to a flaming hellscape, and then it gets shut.
This is why I wanted to go to the upper district. This was dumb. Okay, I'm gonna drop friggin' the anti-magic field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be in a lot of pain and probably die if somebody hits me. Please protect me. I'm gonna say 1, show up. I don't know if that's actually gonna work, but maybe it will.
Yes, it unfolds from a little piece of skin in your pocket.
That is so gross. Okay, make sure nobody touches me. I'm gonna use enlarge on
All right, it's gonna
Nice.
try to wrap itself around your body.
That's fine.
Alrighty, so Liara, and Reese. Okay, so you enlarge yeah.
It's still just a black. It's still just like a semi-black screen.
Yeah,
for me.
because you guys aren't on the actual place yet.
Okay, I didn't know if you were.
Yeah, not yet. You're getting there.
When I do this, I'm using my last 7th level, and then I'm gonna use that spell that cured everyone, but it's gonna make me very weak. Just don't let anyone hit me. I need you to tell me. I need to see exactly where this happened. Like, is happening, this destruction. So, if you could get any bigger, that would be appreciated. If not, just pick me up and hold me as high as you can.
I mean, I can do that easily. I can hold you all with one hand and fight everybody else off.
Okay.
I got my legs.
Where the most destruction looks like it's taking place?
All right, roll me a perception check. You're being assisted by
Okay, hopefully we can do this, guys. 2 nat ones. Perception. Oh my god, 22. It could have been a crit. I don't know. Maybe 22 hates me now.
Not yet. You haven't talked that much shit on her.
She didn't
Every
talk shit on
other
her. She's
god.
only said nice things about
Every
her.
other god you have talked massive shit on, not her. Like,
Will say when he's picking you up, like, how are you not so how are you so certain that letting the peasants do the fireworks wouldn't cause something even worse?
Because at least the peasants don't control other people.
There's a lot more of them, aka a lot more people for a ritual.
all right.
Even you have to admit, there's a lot more peasants and lower folk than the upper folk.
What ritual? We don't know anything about
Firing off these things.
Oh, you mean just
So-
sending them off? I mean, it's,
Yeah.
like I said, they don't control other people.
So, looking at the sky, based off of how many fireworks exploded in the air, you figure out one location that's over by the separating gate that separates the upper district to the middle, to the high district. The high district being where Nobu's estate is, all of the super noble estates are, where all of the ritzy rich people who would probably pay somebody else to fire off their own fireworks live.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna use my last 7th level to teleport us.
Okay. Keep in mind, it is an action in order for you to restore spell slots.
Oh, then I'll restore the spell slot first for the anti-magic field, because I don't want to be around in combat.
Okay, does that put you at 200?
Yeah, that puts me way over I have 10 hit points left. Like, I'm
Okay.
basically dead.
So that is 200 points in one day. You use Doom's Chance, and then you begin to hear this clicking sound coming from the amulet. You look down at it as you see it is drinking your life away, and then it begins reforming and spreading. Oh shit, what are those things called? You know those things that stretch across the front of an individual and usually guards their neck as well?
Breastplate?
No, it goes over the top of their breast and guards their neck. Think like Queen of the Damned, what she has there.
Neck guard?
Maybe a neck guard, yeah. But as it tightens around you, Liara, you begin to feel much more wobbly, and you feel this surge of magic courses through you and then draws it back into the neck guard, and it leaves you with 4 levels of exhaustion.
Great. Okay. Let's do this. Teleport to that place. Just sees everything taking place.
So, just so we're aware, with exhaustion, you have a disadvantage on all ability checks. Your speed is halved. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Your hit point maximum is halved, which it already was. Way more than. And if you receive 1 more, reduce your speed to 0.
Okay.
So, as you teleport over there, Reese, how much damage did you deal again? Off your 1 spell?
With the
That actually went off.
yeah, I'm trying to find it. It was 41 fire damage.
Alright, so 41 have... Or no, 41 is the full, yeah. Duke. Luckily, you were knocked loose by Lucian. Oh, I should probably drag Lucian onto this map, huh?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. He's standing on top of the cart. Liara, you both appear over here. You see that you see that Reese and Lucian are currently engaging with 3 sets of unruly mobs as the gates up to the High District are already shut and sealed off to stop anybody from progressing. Would you all be so kind as to roll initiative for me? Keep in mind, Casimir, you're rolling for Lucian. And...
1 size bigger.
Yes, thank you. Vindir, if you want to just drag yourself onto the map so you can see, you can do so, but obviously you're not here for the fight.
For some reason, I have somebody's vision.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
God damn it. And I don't get inspirations. Goose. Thank you very much. Honk.
Thank you, Goose.
Hey, why are you thanking him? I'm the one who gets a reroll.
Can I still use my recap advantage from when I did it last week?
Yeah, that'll give you a straight roll.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. We need to beat the crowd. We did it.
You know what? I'll use the last one as well. Thank you, Halo. Oh, I'm gonna make
That was
y'all work
me.
for it. Yeah, thanks.
Damn it. Comes back to haunt me.
Yeah, it's fine. I always roll like shit anyways. Hey, why are you complaining? This might be your chance to get rid of Liara. Anyways,
I don't want to get rid of her. I just want her to change her ways.
I know.
Liara's like the most non-killy in the group.
With the second highest kill count.
Wait, who's got a higher kill count in the party?
Casimir.
But like, who is Liara killed? Like, she's killed.
You have to
one
think
guy.
every time you've cast Darkstar, you've killed at least like 30 people.
like the vampire house.
Well, yeah, there in the middle of the streets of Morion the first
Yeah,
time, in the
you
middle of
did
the
do
streets
it
of
everybody
Morion the
else.
second time.
What?
We did it a second time.
How
in the
many
middle
Yeah,
of-
that
Darkstar?
was this
Darkstar.
session. You did it once before, way back.
Oh, this session. I was like, the first time it was flooded, and I think I
Yeah.
lowered the water level a little bit.
Yeah, but there was people still
There
around
was
there
still
because they like went off.
It
the
was, it was
map.
near. It was near a rival alchemist shop. I remember.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
still people. So you have the
One more, like-
second highest kill count in the party.
That's right. I went
Behind
from the lowest
Casimir.
to the highest in one move. Yeah.
Anyways, time to do it again. Alrighty, Lucian is first. That is you running him, Casimir. What's Lucian gonna do? Oh, make sure you tack off his 2 third-level spell slots as well.
Yeah, I've done that.
Good.
He's. So is everyone seeming unruly?
Oh yeah. The ones that I've marked unruly citizens are unruly.
How's Reese looking?
Reese, how you looking? Oh, the third time he saved. This has been 2 rounds of combat, quote unquote.
Okay, right.
but-
So
It mostly was Lucian trying to subdue Reese before Reese murdered everybody.
Yeah.
the hell you doing, man?
He seems to be in control of himself.
Smiling less manically.
Right. Well, this. I'm gonna just take a. I can't believe I'm taking a page from Liara's book to do this. Reverse gravity. Stop fighting yourselves.
Doesn't that just send them up into the air
I mean, yes,
until they
but they also can't move. Like they can't just float.
roll in
Question,
chat? Does
no.
it just keep sending them higher and
Yeah,
higher?
that's what I was going to say.
No, they only stay up to the 100 feet mark.
You know our
That's
homebrew
all right.
rule, right?
That's-
If you
that's
fall from
usually-
100 feet, you auto die.
Oh shit. Okay, so you won't be smarter than
say,
I
like,
am.
Lucian heard he didn't have the second highest. Just
Lucian's
Are
smarter
you
than
trying to
I am,
argue
right?
that you didn't kill them? Gravity killed them?
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Lucian's exactly the best, like, good aligned character.
good.
Sure.
He can always firebolt.
Not it. Oh, Liara will say, "Don't attack."
I'm trying to figure out what he's got that's useful, that he's actually got prepared, because all he's got is prismatic spray, fireball, disintegrate.
Mhm.
Nothing non-lethal?
Oh, come on. He has Misty Step, right?
Are you... Like,
Yeah, he's got Misty Step. You sure let me summon... Oh wait, Illusionary Dragon, maybe?
No, that kills people too. Psychic damage kills.
you don't have, like, mass suggestion or something? Oh, no, wait a minute. This thing makes some... Charmin made a
He's a
pure man.
wizard that just kills shit and drinks potions.
He has Bigby's hand.
That's what Liara said, "Don't attack."
Sure, he will actually try Bigby's hand and try to just, like, grab a group of them and just, like...
Pin them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oppose athletics. Huh. Make sure you use Bigby's hand sheet. You have access to the sheet, right?
No.
Okay. Lucian's
But
hand.
I think it's
Edit.
1d20 plus 8.
Casimir. There you go. That's Lucian's hand.
It strikes the plus 8, so that's a 24.
Yeah, you beat the 11. Cool. There's now a grappled portion of the citizens.
That's what he'll do.
Alrighty. Liara, you're next.
Okay. Liara, with the bodyguard thing wrapped around her, is gonna start to run towards them and cast her favorite spell, anti-magic field.
Okay.
Because she sacrificed life points for it.
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. So she'd get about right there with this thing wrapped
Half
around her.
movement speed, keep in mind, from exhaustion.
I thought that was the next level of exhaustion.
No, next level is 0 movement speed.
Okay, then I get to right here. Carry me. Like, he's also gonna shrink after she does that. She can't fucking. I don't think you can keep that dual concentration with anti-magic field.
No, it goes away.
Yeah. Okay.
Smells
And this unruly mob should not be very should not be unruly anymore.
Yep. Let's change the name of this one.
I wonder if I could just have a magic item that's literally just like within like 5 feet of you in your square, you have anti-magic field,
I will never make that an item.
where it only affects you.
I will never make that an item.
Okay.
There's one that causes silence around you.
I hate immunity. It is the worst rule added for players to have available to them. So, Liara, that's the end of your turn. Reese.
Okay. Thankfully, he has one thing. Literally one thing he could do that can possibly fix this. He's gonna fly over here. And he's going to use Draconic Presence. Choosing Awe.
Oh. Was that a wisdom save, charisma
It
save?
is a Wisdom save, DC 19.
Is this fear?
It is within 60 feet of me.
Fear?
No, Awe is Charm.
Okay. They are immune to fear and charm. The crazed medication makes them only want destruction.
Oh.
So you run into the middle of all of them, and now they all look at you like you are...
Inner.
Yeah. Is that the turn?
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I wish I could get bigger size so I could actually, grapple some of this.
Do you remember what Liara asked you to do?
Throw me.
I just see Liara's bodyguard, or is that just
That's
Liara?
where Liara is. That's
Okay.
The husk is literally engrossed around her body.
I'll just grapple her.
She said cover her, so yeah. So you pick her up, no opposition whatsoever.
And I'll just start running this way.
All right, show me your path.
Action dash. Action dash.
Is he going to allow me to action dash?
Yeah, of course. She's
All right,
not
then.
opposing you, so you can easily pick her up.
Okay, so action. Well, I forgot I have 40 feet of movement, not 30.
Yep.
So I will go there, then I'll dash.
Yep.
I'll go to the middle here,
All right.
and there.
All right. And as you pass through as many of the groups as possible, the unruly citizens turn into their usual selves as they look around very frightened, confused, and immediately start crying.
I thought it was going to be like, they're still unruly. They're like, we still hate those guys.
One of the noblemen goes over. What is the meaning of all of this?
Y'all were charmed. I'm kind of a special in that. Or at least seen under the presence of it.
Oh no. I bit off the finger of my servant. And he goes walking away looking mortified.
You can all blame the Toku family. Not Morie family, Toku one. The old bad guys. I don't know enough about them.
One of them points at Reese. He murdered like 13 of us!
Don't worry.
I've done worse.
I just slowly look at Reese and I'm like, really?
Magic fireworks, what do you want from me? You're lucky Lucian was here, because I was going to do a lot worse.
Guys, we need to keep moving.
I say, you guys are preposterous. Aren't you supposed to be the saviors?
We just saved your asses.
Not before I killed him.
Yeah, sorry we were in another part of town. I wanted to be in this part.
Sorry, we're not omnipresent beings.
I'm not exactly good at not burninating a countryside.
Guys, I'm going to look around. Where does it look like more destruction's happening? Because Liara does want to stop this as fast as possible.
Roll me another perception check.
Shoot. Okay. Disadvantage. Hell yeah. 17. That's actually not too bad.
So, you begin looking around, and you see that there's more of these clusters of fireworks taking off all across the city. One by one, they begin exploding in the air, and you climb up to one of the perches on the wall, and you see it's everywhere in the lower district and in the upper district. It's just all over. And then you notice something else, Liara. There's a surge of energy that seems to pulse through the wall, coming from a way further away location that strikes through this wall, and then the gate opens up automatically.
That's weird. Can I look at the gate and try to close it?
Yep, you try to close the gate and it doesn't budge.
Can I try to close it?
Sure, roll me an athletics check, DC 30.
That's actually really doable for me.
I know. Not quite.
So close.
It is. Yeah. Moving a gate that is meant to be able to defend against large sieges is actually quite a little bit of a feat.
Yep, I fail. I wouldn't be one of those try again.
Yeah. But yeah, Liara, you just see it's happening everywhere all across.
I'm just gonna start going to the next one, I guess, in the upper city since we're here.
Okay. So, is anybody going with Liara for this?
Of course, I'm kind of a bodyguard.
Okay. Flashback over to the other group. Or sorry, Reese, what are you doing?
He'll follow Liara, even though he knows that he's not really good at calming people down. He's only good at killing people.
I mean, that is a way of calming them down.
Okay.
But
Calms them down
not,
permanently.
not in the way we want.
Yeah.
Lucian, do you have anti-magic field or anything, or dispel magic?
No.
Why
But
did
I
use
didn't
dispel
prepare
magic?
that today. I didn't think we were going to be like, dispelling things.
Cough.
So
Flash
I-
recall. Cough.
He's
He already used it.
Damn
I'm
it.
pretty
Okay.
sure. I think he used that before. 'Cause I don't think we've got a long rest in yet.
Nope. It's been a hell of a day for you guys.
Because he did that for Speak with Dead.
So,
Lucian, go to the castle and defend them. People try to kill them.
I can disintegrate things. I can storm sphere them for some reason.
Yeah, Lucian, please just go to the castle and defend people.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. At least I can dimension door because I prepared that.
You did? Can you dimension door us over there? That would be real awesome.
she currently has her spell up and she can't put it down, remember? You're out of spells.
Oh yeah, never mind. We can't even get dimension door.
You
Okay,
have
Uri,
one
you're
more
gonna have to
hour
carry
of this
me.
spell now.
You're gonna have
So.
to carry me.
I
That's
need a
fine.
survival check from you. This is you finding the quickest route through the city to help save the most people before Liara's spell dissipates.
Can I help by giving them a bird's eye view since I can fly?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I'm proficient in these.
24? What's the other group doing during this time?
Finding the other bombs.
I guess, well, we kind of had an idea where they were headed, right?
Yeah, you saw them physically running, and you know Liara's motivation was to help the most people.
Guess we start heading that direction.
Okay.
How quick are you?
Not quick as you are.
Okay. Do you mind being carried?
Sure.
Look, it's fine. Let's just. It's gonna be quicker this way.
That was
Like a piggyback ride? Or like you're gonna hold me by my throat like him?
Would you prefer a princess carry? I mean, whatever you're wanting. Just get on.
I'm gonna get on top of his shoulders then.
I'm going, because I can move quicker.
Yes. So, Casimir takes off running. After a little bit of time, you meet up with Liara and with you're being very careful not to let Liara get touched by these unruly mobs. I need you to give me at least 2 dexterity saving throws, because there are moments where they start throwing objects towards all of you as you're approaching. All right, good on the first one. Bad on the second. What's their static damage? 4d10. Liara, since you're relying on him for the safekeeping, that is 22 points of bludgeoning damage from various objects.
Does one take the damage first, since covering me?
Sure.
Okay, one's dead.
So add his hit points before your hit points, and then you take the damage.
Okay, so I would have lost 3 hit points.
Yep. Con save to maintain concentration on your spell.
Ooh. We love... Just can't get a 1.
Good.
15. I got a 2.
Disadvantage on saving throw, so you did get a 15.
Got a 2.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, it's easy enough for Vendir and Casimir to catch back up, and when you get over towards Liara, you see this new neck guard that she has on her person that looks just like the same motif as Doom's Chance. And when you look at that, you also see that she is in incredibly dire straits. She looks haphazard, barely still holding on to life itself, and almost too frail to function. And she's actively, like, coughing, and these little diamonds keep falling out and turning to dust.
I said look after. What the hell happened? Vindia, can you help?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a medicine check on Liara.
Sure.
And I'm gonna use, Scribe, or whatever the hell we want to call it.
Scribe advantage?
Yeah.
Yep.
29.
No guidance, so 25. There's no magic inside of her aura. Going over and looking at her, it would appear that this neck guard on her, though it is protecting her, it also seems to be draining her life essence as she is using it. It is killing her and granting her a tremendous amount of power. Now, this is perfectly reversible, but she is going to need physical rest to reverse this. Or you're going to have to use an incredibly powerful amount of magic in order to restore her body's functions, i.e. you need an 8th level spell slot for greater restoration or heal or anything like that in order to restore her hit point maximum.
And I can't do that because she has the field up.
And by the looks of it, her body is, because of the way that this object is fueling her magic and feeding from her, it seems like her body is getting acclimated to that and is in dire straits because of that as well, i.e. the exhaustions.
Liara, I need you to drop your field, please.
Absolutely not. We need to keep stopping people. Pass me off to Casimir. Casimir, just find people.
Right, but you're not looking good. And that, as well as good as that done, it's not the biggest issue. They're summoning something here. We found... It'll detail everything that they kind of went through, that they encountered. That the entire place is like, there's activating this summoning circle to summon undead here from the shade. And that we believe that there's more points.
That was the circle drawn on him.
Oh, I thought you said that the undead was coming from the shit.
No, it was coming from his tattoo on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, we have this guy. Might be useful. He's not dead yet.
Yet?
We have that guy. I'm going to point at the one that we brought with the other one.
Yes, we have a lot of people that we're kind of just carrying with us right now. But there's more places of this.
You can't help anybody if you're dead.
And you look nearly dead.
Nearly. Look, how much time left do I have on the spell?
Maybe like 10 minutes.
I got 10 more minutes to save people.
And in those 10 minutes, they may bring whatever it is that they're trying to do and bring it here.
Then you guys stop that. I'm not going to be much help.
Right. Or if you drop that, Vindir might be able to help you.
Can I get an estimation on if I believe that she could get from where she is to wherever the next unruly mob is within 10 minutes?
Survival check.
Okay. $20.
She could do one more group of them, but it'll be on the tail end of the spell, and then but you'd have to stop arguing like now. But she could.
Alright, I'm gonna start running that direction, and if Ger's still holding her, let's go.
Yep. Alright, Ger will follow.
So
I know arguing with her is pointless.
You run through one more mess of these mobs of people. In total, in 1 hour, you manage to run through maybe 1/20th of all of the people of the city that have been affected by this, and free them and send them over to the High District. Then the spell comes to its natural end. Looking around, there's a lot more people that are in this circumstance right now, and they're ripping themselves apart. Notably, you start to notice that they're finding groups and clusters to join in with one another and then start to head out and attack other clusters as well. They seem to grow slightly organized out of some impulse or instinct and then head out for more destruction.
And I try to get to a vantage point that lets me kind of see just around some of the city.
Sure. You climb up one of the walls. We'll say that last one you did was close to the High District. So you're in the Upper District, on the cressing into the High District, and you climb up on one of the walls.
Where in the city looks quiet, then it seems like they've already been.
Perception check.
Because I assume if they're going out and they're spreading, that means wherever the unruly citizens aren't is probably where things originated, and that they might be doing more.
Okay. Perception check. 23. Not a crit, unfortunate. Looking around, the lower districts have all been completely uprooted. There's almost no noise coming from the docks, aside from a few of the shipping vessels that abandon their post on the docks in order to get away from everybody, to flee as quickly as they can. In your high district, or sorry, upper district, that's where you're at, middle is upper, you can see that many of the mobs seem to be rotating around over towards the west and up around a little bit. And in the high districts, notably Casimir, there hasn't been any of those explosions whatsoever.
You know, like, rejoin, just convey that back. Look, if they're doing more of these summoning things, if there's more of those podiums and whatever they're doing with the abjuration magics, there's somewhere. We suspect that there would be 3 more just based off of these potions. But they're trying to do something. They're releasing something.
Casimir, can't you, like, I don't know, as a scientist, like, reverse engineer these fireworks so that way, like, you know, we can just shoot off our own fireworks and they reverse the effects?
That would require a lot more time than I actually have. Plus, I don't have anything like that on me right now.
Liara, you may roll an Arcana check since you actually know things.
Liara's like dead or dying, disadvantage.
But you know
or
things, yeah.
Here's a guidance. It's like, I'll ask my scientist.
/ RD4. Let's see if we get a 4. 28. Still not bad.
Something this mass-produced and this widespread, you imagine it has to have a focal point of some type of powerful entity or being. Being the nature that it seems to be instilling into everybody, the best that you can surmise is the being that has a portion of itself put into this spell and ritual would have to be a being of utter chaos and destruction. The only way to counteract that would be if you had a equally powerful source that was lawful, and then those two would equal out. But you would know if you got something that was more powerful than that being, then that would disrupt the entire order of law and chaos. If you found something that wasn't enough, they would still be corrupted, just not to the same degree that they are right now.
They're using the power of some sort of other omnipotent presence or something. But this just gave me a wild idea that I'm very not sure is going to work. Joey, you already said we can't get disadvantage on D100s.
I did, yeah.
Lyra's gonna look up at the moon, pray to Shar that she can take away this madness from everyone. It's nighttime right now.
It is.
And show her power, show her grace, and take away the madness from everybody in the city. And have darkness consume these fireworks.
How loud are you saying
And
this?
she's gonna pray this so with the Moonweaver, so the Moonweaver can hear this. Because this is a plea.
Okay.
How loud are you saying this?
She's gonna say this very loud because she wants the Moonweaver to hear this.
Okay.
Well,
Everybody knows her secret now.
Shadowheart would be proud.
Dude, you know what? If Char does this, you guys really fucking judge the book by its cover. I'm gonna
roll
say
your
it.
D100.
Oh god. Can I
Watch it. I don't think she would aid the chaos.
I don't know.
Hey,
about
who
that.
knows?
Loss is her domain, but loss doesn't always have to be bad.
87 is not. No, that's not
We
good.
got high, guys. Oh wait, we're trying for low.
No, you want high, but you want very high. What you are asking for is an absurd feat, and you're not a cleric.
Well, we don't know what she's gonna do. She might do something. We don't know.
You see the moon turns bright red.
God damn it! I fucking hate
No.
Sounds worse.
There's a red moon upon us.
Yeah,
I think that means there's going to be a lot of blood.
Did you just make it
spills.
worse, Liara?
No, I didn't make it worse. The Moonweavers. I hate using this word. The Moonweavers cunt. I said it.
Stop aggravating gods, especially when you're nearly dead.
Yeah.
She knows
I'm-
what she just did.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast heal at 8th level.
Okay? That
So
does
that
not
puts
heal you whatsoever. It just removes your limitation on hit point maximum. So your hit point max restores.
A lot of 7 hit points.
Now you're at 7 out of your max.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast real heal at the proper level, so now you have 70 hit points. So now you have 77.
Nice. That's like double.
Thank you, Vindir. It was worth a shot. And wow,
It
I
really
really hope the
wasn't.
Moonweaver knows what she just did. It wasn't Shar, by the way, because Shar tried to help, I promise.
Yeah, the silence doesn't tell me much about that.
I mean, the moon wouldn't have changed colors if she didn't try.
Vendia,
Uh,
your goddess is god of wind, isn't she?
yes.
Can you summon a wind to blow away all the fireworks and blow away like this mist? To like clear
Uh.
the fog in the air. It is literally, well, it's
I
a
can-
metaphorical fog, but
Yeah. I mean, I can try, but she isn't over this.
I
plane.
know. I know it's not of this world, but aren't you like a focal point for them or something? When we met her, you seemed like, I don't know, best buddies, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot, but I just don't know how well that works. I mean, this is a backwater planet.
Right, but
Shoot.
you're here.
I know.
If you're here, it
Kaz,
could more or less mean that she's here. What?
we could.
Blow the city up.
No. Yes, but no. We could ask 22.
She doesn't care.
Can we ask 22 what she thinks of blackjack? Game.
Oh, she fucking hates it. That was such a disrespectful creation towards her.
I'm just saying, if Shar intervenes, it's going to be worse consequences than if Shar intervened. Like,
What? It's just balance.
how the hell do you
This-
balance this?
I've
We're
already
the
asked,
champions of light. Well, I
I've-
guess some of us are.
I've already asked 22 for some things, but
I wonder if I
It's-
could ask for Odin for guidance on this.
Oh, Dad. What were you saying, Kaz?
I've already asked her for help in some things, but it takes time. Even for like momentary blips or something, it doesn't work. But I am also not one of exceptional faith. Vindia, you are.
Yes, I will ask Ira for help, and I'll try to find a secluded area that isn't in such abrupt chaos. And I will ask for her to help guide the winds to push this enchanting fog, this enchanting storm out of Morian and into make it dissipate into the atmosphere.
All right, since you're an actual cleric, you will gain something no matter what, but keep in mind this does put your ability on cooldown. Now, it could be a resounding success or it could be a just barely success and anywhere in between. So go ahead and roll me your D100. You are 8 away.
I know.
Horrible. Anyways. You call forth some guidance and assistance from your god. You feel a gust of wind pushes through over towards you, and then it pushes past you over towards the Nobu estate. Then you can feel the winds envelop around the estate to keep everything else at bay.
Well, that ain't a sign. I don't know what is.
It's just barely a success.
Yeah. Well,
the best you
she did
can
her best.
estimate is she is going to ensure, at least for some amount of time, that the castle and anybody who gets there not of this chaotic nature would be free, able to relax and not have to worry about the unruly citizens attacking them. So at least now you have a place to send people that are cognizant.
Yeah.
I wonder if this unruly mob. I wonder if we can just tick the mobs off and trick them to going there, and then they'll be fine. Like, I just put on my big giant face here. I'm like, "Hey, all you douches!" Oh, like, just insult them.
Then, dear, you know it's just it's just a physical push. Like, if you're not chaotic, like, to their degree, you'll be allowed through. But everything else, it'll push you physically back.
Oh, damn. Oh, well.
Yeah. You could have gotten more, but 61 out of 100, you know?
Yeah, I'm not going to roll for one. We've already rolled for 2 gods. I'm not going to roll for a third.
So, everybody, the citizen begins to wake up. Somebody at me? Fuck off. The citizens begin to wake up. Sorry, not the citizen. The Toku family member begins to wake up. You feel them begin squirming and moving, Casimir, as you tighten your grip on their throat.
Well, hi. Welcome to the waking world once more. Sorry, you trying to say something? You seem to be having a bit of difficulty there.
They nod.
Where's the circle on their person?
It is scribed into their back.
Can I use... I want to mar the circle on their back. Like, use fire on some sort of metal object to essentially, as non-lethally as possible, like, sear a mar on the circle so that it is non-functional.
You would have to dispel it first to deactivate it temporarily, but you could do that.
I don't have that.
Liara can dispel it. Spell magic.
What level?
Let's see what level spell she's got left. We'll just do 3rd and have her do an intelligence check.
At disadvantage.
Didn't heal get rid of that?
No, that restored your hit point maximum. Now you have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh, if I'm at disadvantage in 6th level, it's the highest I can do.
Then that dispels it.
All right, then I'll mar his, essentially taking a hot metal or a dagger or something and carving into his back.
Yeah. You definitely have a brandishing dagger on you, presumably.
I believe so.
Yeah, sure. So
You'd have got like 6.
I do need a medicine check to keep them up. And alive while you do this.
Am I proficient in medicine? Can I help?
Might be.
I'm not, so I can't do anything.
I am proficient. I can help.
There you go. Vindir, do you help him burn this man?
Oh.
The same man who belongs to the people that are doing this to the entire city.
What is your plan that you think is going to help us?
This is going to disrupt the magic circle on his back so he can't actually summon whatever the hell he wants to summon.
Let's keep in the peace. All right.
All right, medicine check. Gotta commit some war crimes to keep the peace.
Yeah. It's my other character. That's why I got to ask what war crimes are.
Yeah.
Am I giving it, or are you?
You roll the
Reese?
medicine, and then he is just going to scorch and burn it off. That's going to be an Arcana check from Reese. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, the Geneva guideline.
I'm going to use game advantage.
Okay.
28.
You cover the most important aspects of the summoning circle that would tie into his life force. And you have Vindir patching him up and instructing the various locations on the drow body that even after you do this too, it wouldn't react in a hostile enough way that it disappears or anything, or dies. So after doing that for a few minutes, they are reasonably tortured, but also you all can be confident that they are not going to be able to call upon their oh shit button so easily.
Well, that's good.
Vindir, you do see him looking down at the wrist that Casimir had cut open to take away his hidden away not holy symbol, arcane focus as well.
Is he bleeding profusely?
No, he was looking at it to check if it was still there or not.
Oh. Yeah, everything's gone, buddy. Come on.
Or like release the pressure in his throat a little bit.
He spits on your face.
It's fine. What did you put in your blood, by the way? You tasted spicy.
Oh. You didn't like that, did you?
I assumed it was some countermeasures. How does it feel that your family's dead?
A noble sacrifice. We'll be back. As soon as the world changes.
I can think that. We went and disabled all your other spots, by the way. Thank you for offering us all those little vials. It was very helpful to track down.
Deception check. You're being assisted by Vindir.
Double crit.
Double crit. We love 22.
Well, I said you were being assisted, so. But you succeed.
Yeah, can't need better with a double crit.
Actually, is he proficient in insight? That's a good question. Oh, shit, they are.
Double that one.
No, 26 wins. You don't crit on ability checks, y'all. So well, you can't possibly beat that. 24 is your highest, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's a double crit.
His eyes his eyes narrow at you for a moment and then just smirks. You have no idea what you're talking about. Just like the fool that masquerades as a noble in this city. He spits on you again.
Watch yourself, buddy.
I'll just cut out your tongue. Because you'll still be alive and still be useful.
I was going to break some of his fingers. You got 10 of them, and then go for the toes.
But I don't want them to pass out from the pain.
I see you've picked up more barbarians in your travel to corrupt.
Only for people that deserve it. You definitely deserve it.
Believe what you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to understand, like, if you're afraid that he's corrupting people, then what do you consider you're doing?
Cleansing.
Yeah, mass murder is cleansing. That's a real normal mindset.
I didn't realize genocide was a form of cleansing that was acceptable.
And I like how that you consider that not being barbaric.
Oh, don't worry. We're cleansing not based off of anything as trivial as race, but class. Too many people belonging to the upper echelons of society who don't deserve it, who have never deserved it, that are
It's
going to
funny you
be
say-
destroyed by the people that are too weak to act as they truly want to.
Well, it's funny you say that because we actually saved all the upper class people. It was really kind of just the knee-jerk reaction thing.
Did you know?
Yeah, that she
Well, we
points at
can't
all
say-
the crowds of people walking towards the castle.
We can't say we saved everyone, but we saved as much as we could.
Okay.
Like we said, we're not omnipresent.
Why are you telling him that?
What?
I
Even he could probably
actually-
figure that out. Nobody
I'm
can
gonna
save everybody.
actually be omnipresent if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Liara then. Why aren't you?
I've done it before. And you get that message in your head.
That's not omnipresent. That's just sending a message.
He was in his cat thing.
Yeah,
He was
you
in a
were
cat nap.
No, I send a message to
We
every.
also don't have time for
Yeah,
this.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, you all have no idea what we're doing, do you?
Looking to summon other things.
I don't know, probably something stupid.
And also weakening other city's defenses.
Stupid.
Yeah, I would say this is one of the dumbest things I've heard of in a long time. You really had this much of a grudge on a family? Like, come on,
It's
Get
not
a
the
life.
family, it's the entire city.
get a life.
It's a city.
Interesting coming from someone of the likes of you. Being
Like
a
some-
mockery as a
sorry.
mimic of a destructive creature.
Yeah, I really destroy a lot of things, just like I destroyed
Oh,
this
you
planet
do?
when I stopped the flood.
You destroyed
right.
our city numerous times. How many people have died because you don't have any recollection of or any understanding of the limitations of your magics and spells?
I don't know, probably not as much as the people that just died from all these fireworks.
But we accept what we are. You're the most
have accepted
dangerous
what I-
criminal there is. The one in denial.
I don't know. I feel like you're just reaching for straws here.
Am I?
I
Yeah,
get underneath their skin.
like I don't even know what time I've been destructive, but this doesn't matter. I don't have spells to get the information out of him right now. You can either wait or Lucian has something, but he's back at the castle. Unless Reese, you have something you can do.
I mean, if you give me like 5 minutes alone with them, I can see what I can do.
Best I can do is torture, but
Yeah, that's-
I'd assume the holy man isn't really up for that.
I mean, if you look at that way for like 30 seconds, me and Reese will be right back.
You know, I can just do what I did at the church, right?
You guys remember the circumstance that you found him, right?
He beat the shit out of everybody.
He
Right,
literally
I mean,
pip
he
slapped
did
the
it-
entire fucking church. And
Right,
threw
okay,
them
let's
in a
just-
room and mutilated the one guy that hit him. Guys,
Right,
he's
okay,
not
so
New
let's-
Testament. He's Old Testament, okay?
Yeah.
Like
Right, let's go into a room over here, and then because there's a lot of people inside, we'll get Lucian to like cast silence, and then let's just go at him.
If silence is cast, you can't speak and tell us.
I can't believe I lost my title as scientist to that idiot.
You're welcome.
Look, I don't think you want to get tortured. Just tell us.
I want the Toku family to be restored to its glory, and for
They're
the
all dead.
bastards like all of you to
They're
be
all-
removed from our society.
They're
So
literally
doesn't-
all dead.
what
We
the- you
want
just
the
contradicted
grand
yourself.
new beginning.
You just said you were fine with sacrificing your family, but now you're saying you want them
Yeah,
raised?
Again,
You
you all
want them raised,
understand
like-
nothing,
Both can't be true.
can't they?
There's 2 left. What, you gonna friggin' bring them back from the dead? Is that the plan?
Well, no, because in their whole thing, it was all about like that their souls will be fine and they'll be brought back alive or something at the end.
Or what god? What god is doing this for you?
They just keep
devil.
smiling.
Or
I'm gonna look-
demon.
I'm gonna look at what you said. It was Hungrel, right, on his back.
The tattoo is Hungrel, correct. And you speak Hungrel, right, Liara?
Yeah, Liara does.
Yeah.
Does she have a? I gotta see if she does not have proficiency in religion though. Does she? No. I don't know. I don't know what kind of. She'd have to do a religion check, right? She wanted to like try to figure out
It
what
was Arcana.
Well,
it was Arcana.
if you wanted to know what the creature specifically is, that would be a religion check. If you wanted to know the function of the marker, that was Arcana, but you could not yield more information than Casimir stumbled upon.
Yeah, no, she would want to know what the creature is because that's what we're more trying to figure out at this point.
Alright, religion check.
I have disadvantage, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
16. We need a 4. 20. We got a
30,
20 at
20.
disadvantage. We did it, guys.
Though
Science.
the tattoo is written in Hungrel.
Can I take a look to see if the signature's there
Of what?
in what we've been finding?
Oh, of what? Can you explain? What are you looking for?
The DF,
FD.
is it?
Yeah.
FD. Yeah.
Bronze dope. I can't say the name. I'm bad with names. FD.
That signature is not there. No, this is branded on the individual.
Okay, I didn't know maybe if he was involved in this
I
part.
gotcha, yes. So, even though the spell and everything else about it was written in Hungrel, it seems to be the contract handler that is from that plane, Liara. You know, in order to create something more powerful, like a more powerful connection, usually there has to be a larger sacrifice or a more palpable sacrifice. Given the fact that there had to have been 15 souls brought over and, well, transformed to be able to produce this tattoo, 15 just tortured souls aren't really worth that much in the grand scheme of thing. The soul to magic conversion rating is more... it's different than that. These would have to be specific souls to serve whatever purpose they meant to be. And because there's some level of specificness to this, the handler must have had familiarity. But why connected to the shade, you're not quite sure. The creature that it is contracted to, however, has demonic influence in its name. You can't really pronounce it because the throat of a mortal is not meant to speak words of such disgust and guttural sounds. However, whatever is summoned forth here is not just an undead, but a demon. By the looks of it, incredibly powerful.
They're working with a demon. Casimir, we know a guy that hates demons, right? That would be much better at torture than any of us.
I mean, we could summon him, and you know, he really hates liars as well.
Yeah. Oh boy, this guy is not going to have a good day. And you probably heard of him because I heard of him before because the history is very big here. Do you want to get him here or should I?
I don't think he would like you to do that.
Liara
Okay,
does not possess the hit points necessary to summon him.
You're going to have to do this.
We've already used.
No, trust me. I think he'd enjoy this.
Would I know? How do I think Lucifon would react to something like that?
Insight
She'd
check.
be told this information.
He wants us. He's a devil, dude.
I'll use game advantage.
He's gonna send fucking Ebril go do his light work.
Ebro shows up. That'd be awesome.
I'm the intern. Hello.
23.
Oh
Yeah,
damn, not a 22.
23.
Anyways, 23. You know that he's a little busy given the information that was just bombed on top of him recently, as well as the reestablishing and defending of the Ibis ley lines. Though typically as a devil he would be incredibly happy to fuck over a demon. Unless you physically have said demon, there's nothing he would really be capable of doing outside of just typical torment and torture. But, I mean, you can kill somebody and send them to him instead. That works just as fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. We've already kind of used that bridge when we needed to. I don't think just summoning them each time is a good way for us to foster good relationships with
I don't know. It's just
an archdevil. Although is your soul yours?
Who are you speaking to?
I'll ask the guy that I'm holding.
None
is
of
your
us.
soul your own?
Nobody owns a soul. They're simply borrowed.
Interesting.
Guess Lucifon's gonna borrow your soul for a minute.
Lucifon, I dedicate a sacrifice to you. Snap.
Roll me persuasion and athletics. Let's see how clean the break is.
The better the break, the easier the persuasion.
22 persuasion.
Oh my god, 22. We love it.
She's
That's
just
persuasion.
sitting in the heavens right now, eating popcorn, loving this shit.
And that one's
Yes,
a 34 because I
just-
can only have it in one.
Ugh.
Yeah, just very easily, one quick snap, and then drop the body.
I think that should work. I think he should know now.
I guess we just wait for a message or something now. Should we go to
Well,
the
I don't think
castle?
he's going to do anything, but I think I'm a videoist. I'm in letting him know about this. But let's scan the city. Look, we need to go. Right, we can't just wait around here. So let's just search what we can.
So you immediately receive a sending.
Never mind. Give me a second. I'll check my wrist for the mark that he normally uses.
Hey, Casimir, it's me, Abriel. Lucifon's wondering why you just sacrificed a drow to him. Get back when you can. Oh, yeah, this is Abriel. That's it.
Hey, Ebril, some stuff going on. There's a demon attack, like, trying to be summoned into the city of Morian. They're trying to overthrow the entire city. Also, this is a short background. I don't know how long this spell's going to go
Yeah,
on.
it
but
ended
here's
a
what's
while
happening.
ago. Right, well, the spell only works for 25 words. He'll do another sending. Cool. Hey, my first demon torture. Great. Oh, Liara and y'all are on the no spells list from my church. Bye.
What does that mean?
Exactly what it said.
Y'all got TSA'd.
What does what mean?
I
Yeah.
just got told that me and Liara are on the no spells list for what's Ebril's church?
Imperial.
The Dragon God? Yes, that one.
I mean,
That-
I can understand
on the no
Liara.
spells list.
She's kind of worshipping Shar, so yeah.
Nobody knows anything
I don't-
about Char.
Also, didn't you just
You
use
literally
magic?
just screamed it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like, nobody knows anything about the god, like, in general. like,
Oh, yeah.
they're pulling
Just
teeth to find information.
yeah.
It's probably more because she likely spat in Imperial's face and he's pissed off at her.
I mean, yes, but I also don't know why that, for one, extends to me, and two, he just broke it by sending me that spell.
You should say that in the sending back.
Oh yeah,
I think I've been saying all
you've
of
been
this.
sending everything you've been saying back in time.
Don't know how this thing works.
Yeah, is this still
Right.
on?
Right, let's explore the city. That's what we can do. Let's go. Come on.
All right. So everybody, what district are you going to start exploring and looking for any clues?
Probably the high. That's because this is where probably most of it's taken care of. What do you guys think?
I mean, if I were...
If they're
Since
trying to summon a demon, they would want to do it where... Wouldn't it make more sense to do it where there is more carnage happening?
Well, the thing that we found, the initial place that they were in was guardhouses that were on the outer walls. So I think we should go and check other places like that.
Couldn't they want to summon it in the middle?
Is there a sewer system in Morian?
Yes.
Oh wait, if it's a demon, do you think it would be a pentagram shape around the city? Because
In
it
the
was
city?
there was 5 points.
And there were 4 other machines beside the one that went kablooey?
Well, no, so there was 5 pouches in the bandolier, and he had 3 left. So we think he's probably activated the second one then, and had already activated one beforehand. So it's 3 left, so it's 5 points. And it's a demon. Do you think that it seems to make sense that it would probably be in the shape of a pentagram?
Possibly.
From that gate over there, there was a surge of magic that came from that away. I'm gonna point the direction the magic came from.
Was that where me and Vindir were before?
It came from that direction, correct.
That's where we were, yes.
But where it headed was over towards this gate that's on the current map.
And then
Also,
it came over here. So let's search the houses here.
Search the guard houses, yeah.
Yeah, search the guard houses here.
We also have that guy that's passed out. Maybe they can answer questions.
Yeah, we've got Lucian that can give the bodies to Lucian. So he can, like, speak with dead or something at some point. I don't know. But we don't have time for that right now. Let's just search. We need
Alrighty.
action rather than just talking.
So, you guys get over to the guardhouse that is currently locked with a door. Alright, yeah. We're just presuming between the 3 super strong characters you can boot down a fucking door. So, you boot down the 2 doors. Who's going to lead the investigation inside?
Shouldn't
Who
the
else is-
scientists do that? They're smart.
I'm not in great shape, guys.
I'm on it.
So Liara lays down on the table.
So what are we doing, I'm sorry?
Someone want to help me investigate this place.
I will help.
There we go.
I wish I could. I only have above average. Oh, Casimir can help though.
Casimir's the one doing it.
With Reese's help.
Yeah, I am helping.
Yes.
That's only a 20 though.
Only a 20. So, Casimir. And Reese. You start looking through this room, and then you find that when you pass by one of the walls, there's this little shimmer where something looks wrong. And you move your hand over towards it and reach down, and your hand collides with an object of some variety. Feeling around the exterior, Casimir, it feels, or sorry, Vendir, you can see that it it's in the same shape as that device you saw at the other house, the other guard station.
How many guard stations are in your city?
24.
Okay. I had this. What is it?
So this is the same kind of magic thing that the guy had like dumped something on in the other place?
It's in the same exact shape, though you guys can't see it right now.
You might remember what level legend lore is?
Nope.
Legend
Here it is. Yes.
lore.
Yeah, I do. Okay. I got one more 5th level spell. No, I have 0 5th level spells now. Alright, I'm gonna cast legend lore on it. I don't know shit all about it.
You have
but
250 GP worth of incense?
Yes, I'm a cleric. Come on.
Hey, I'm just making sure, you know.
I
One
know.
of the games, people were tracking how many diamonds they were using.
Well,
That got dangerous.
not a very good cleric. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know much about it other than that there's a possibility that there's 15 of these. And the size and shape of them, off the 2 we have seen, have been the same, so they've been pretty consistent with that. Is it still red?
No, it's unseen right now. Casimir's just outlining the shape of it with his hands.
Okay.
You can tell it's the exact same shape.
Yeah. Yeah, and one was red, and it cracked under pressure from a magically enhanced weapon, and it seemed like
Abjuration magic.
Yeah, abjuration magic, and it seemed like the drow kind of like the idea of it getting broken.
Okay. Pretty summary of significant lore around the thing you named. So, this is the first time you were casting legendary or legend lore, correct?
Yeah.
What does it look like when your god presents this information to you?
Whispers in the wind.
You begin to hear these numerous whispers, all of you, all around you. They seem to be talking of an age before, maybe 100 years ago or so, where the foremost mages of the land were commissioned to come to Morian and construct what is known as the Abjurative Spires. These are an interlocking network working of various magical objects. They call upon an abjurative protection when they need to be, and all of them are connected and networked through one another, each one placed within one of the guard stations, and the main one placed within the Morian estate itself, inside of their vault. The purpose of this is multiple lines of defense, since that was the era during the battles between the Zodiac gods that were constantly taking place. The first, weakest of the walls could be empowered with as much strength as is needed from the other greater abjurative connections. And then, if those looked like they were about to fall, they would pull all of the magic back and then deal with the second walls, and then the third walls, and then the walls that directly support Morian Castle. Each one devised as a way to draw back your defenses, so no matter what, a portion of Morian would survive through anything. To break through each of these walls would take an incredible amount of divine intervention to actually succeed in crumpling and destroying. It is one of the protective natures that stops creatures from teleporting past these walls or through them outside of their designated districts and zones. You do see you do hear one folly in all of this, though. One of them voices whisper how if they are all constantly connected, one of the outers could reach the inner. And that is everything you learn about it. Abjurative spires is what they are called.
Well, now I know why he was so happy to see me almost destroy that.
So, if 2 of the pouches were gone, which means they dealt with 2 of the spires, and there's 5 of them.
12.
There's 12 of them.
Sorry, there's 13. There's 12. 1 for each of the gates, and then 1 inside of the Morian estate.
We might need to go to the castle. So if there's a flaw, that means if 1 can be accessed on the outer, the inner can be accessed.
Okay.
But I don't know. Magic items are not my thing.
I mean, it's better than any plan we currently have.
Alrighty. So, you guys want to head back over to the Morian estate then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very well. As you all head over there, you manage to circumvent many of the groups and crowds. However, you do see that there is an incredibly large number of the citizens that have clustered around the castle where the wind seemed to be blowing them all back very powerfully. As you guys are out there looking and waiting, you notice a glint of light comes from the outer perimeter at the Morian estate. And then there is a circle in the ground that opens up very quickly underneath you all. Or sorry, in front of you all.
Go.
I'm gonna keep casting Dispel Magic on people in the crowd.
Okay. That magic does not seem to subdue it permanently on them, but it does help them temporarily, and then those individuals are allowed to make a run for it into the area. But yeah, you say go. Is anybody following him?
Yeah, sure, going.
Okay.
I'm going.
As you all step into the circle one by one, you disappear, and you reappear thanks to the wondrous use of the gate spell, I believe it is, that brings you into the other side.
Wait, she gated us and just didn't use anti-magic field?
No, not gate. What's the other one? It opens up 2 doors.
Dimension door?
No, it's
No,
the more permanent one, the one that lasts like 10 minutes.
Arcane Gate.
Yes, that one, thank you. See, it's gate, just the arcane version. So, now that you guys are on the inside, you look around and you see Riku standing there. So, does somebody want to tell me what the hell is happening inside of my city?
Madness.
Toku's fireworks bad, make people go crazy.
Please do not talk to me like I'm an idiot.
They're after the abjurative spires.
What? How do they even know about that?
They've already destroyed one. And apparently there's a flaw where if one can be accessed from an outer spire, the innermost one can be accessed.
That is ridiculous. That shouldn't. Shit. Then we have to turn off the connection.
Doesn't that put your whole city at risk?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that what they're trying to do already?
But if we leave it open, that means they could sneak into the only saving grace we have right now against what is happening.
Here, I mean, if you turn it off.
Yes, we have these magical winds that are protecting us for some reason.
Is Ariel here? She
You're
can
welcome.
do anti-magic fields. You know, save those people outside that are killing themselves.
Well, they stopped killing themselves. They seem to be growing more organized as of late.
Well,
But she is not currently here. She's currently deliberating on how we can rectify this situation.
Do we have access to anyone with... Yeah, no, never mind.
That level of magic is incredibly rare to come by. We have to turn it off. And she starts heading over towards the estate.
Do we follow her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you guys wander over towards the estate where you see there's a lot of people who are past the point of caring that seemingly out of nowhere she's back, Riku, but they seem more devastated and traumatized, and there even appears to be a few whispers through the crowds as all of you are walking by as well. So, once
What
you
are
get
they
in,
saying in these whispers?
do you choose to pay attention?
I don't think I have much of a choice with my perception.
Okay. Some of them are expressing, it's the saviors. No, they're the ones who started all this. No. It's the Toku family that started it, right? That's what somebody said? It couldn't have been them. It had to have been the brat. Is that why she's finally back? What, was she just betraying us this whole time? No, she was hiding on vacation, didn't want anybody to know. There's so many finger pointing and blaming and misconceptions and lies and everything happening across the crowd. It's difficult even for you to keep track of it all.
Gotcha.
Do
Okay.
you relay any of that information to us?
Oh, yeah. They think we might have done it. Some people think, Riku was hiding. Some believe the truth, even though they don't know it.
Actions will speak.
How big is this crowd?
Probably good 300-400 people. Just at this side that you guys are at.
In how much, like, is it? How much of an area do they take up?
I mean, they're all noble, so they try to take up as much space as possible. So I'd put them in like 100-foot radius.
Oh, I could only get 60-foot radius in Dragon Awe. That's still most of them. I could try and...
The vast majority of them, Liar. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying, Reese?
He's like saying this out loud. I could get most of them in my Dragon Awe and attempt to assuage their fears, but I'm not sure how much help that will be right now.
couldn't hurt.
What do you think, Riku?
Riku stops for a moment. I think supplying effort towards trying to quell the worries of everybody is less important than solving this issue and then dealing with the politics afterwards.
Fair.
They're all too afraid of any of you to openly speak out. Seems that you all have earned a bit of a reputation of fear within the city.
I don't know, is it just the group or just every individual?
Guilty parties associated with one another.
Fair enough.
These people.
But there's no one to save or speak to if we don't save them first. So, let us keep going. She wanders over towards the castle, and as she steps up to it, she waves her hand multiple times, and then it seems to unlock carefully. Standing directly inside, you see Nobu Jr., adorned head to toe in his magnificent armor that is designed to be noteworthy on the battlefield, but not get in the way of his spellcraft, including his large visorless helmet that has a 16-inch feather on the top of it that is red.
Think he's over compensating for something?
He smiles, "Mom," and goes in and immediately hugs her. "Nope, as much as I missed you, this is the 5th time that you've ambushed me like this. Not... Yes, hi." He smiles at all of you with an incredibly smug face. "I told you she's alive."
Now's not the time for this, Nobu.
Where's Ariel? She can fix the crowd outside at least.
She's conversing with many of the others on the council.
Go to the council and tell her to use anti-magic field.
Okay. And he starts heading out to go do that.
Wait. Wouldn't that unmake her?
I don't know.
What is Ariel?
Copy of me.
A clone?
No. So I don't know. I've enhanced her a few times. There was this wizard at Exandria that had a better version of simulacrums that I used to make her better.
She's a simulacrum. Then it would uncreate her as well.
Well, do you want to save these people? I can just... The spell ends. It should just
It
materialize.
activates and then it ends immediately because she cannot concentrate since she does not possess a consciousness anymore. This is all gone over in the simulacrum tutorial in every mage book that's ever taught it. Have you not read these? These are basics of simulacrum.
I don't know.
Simulacrum 101.
There's a different... Some guy gave me a different version of the spell, okay? It's
May I
weird.
see?
I'm going to show her... I forgot the guy's name. It was the guy from Exandria who was in the tower. And we gave him lasagna.
Sangeese.
Sangeese, yeah.
Yep. So you take out your spellbook and show her?
Yeah.
She'll look at it.
It's covered in stains and
Yeah,
crumple.
you need to... Do you not know the prestidigitation spell?
No.
What
You expect far too much logic from this one.
She is renowned as one of our greatest wizards on an entire realm, and her capacities excel, but she still has the naivety as a child.
3
Unfortunately,
years old and all that.
I assure you that we will do better. By the looks of it, this does not circumvent the status of a constructed soul being in place. It is just a copy of your own. However, it's not supposed to persist the way that it does with you. What did you do for a replacement for a partial seal soul?
Electrum.
No, that can't be it. Did you Did you sacrifice another being's soul in order to create a simulacrum?
I don't think I did, unless Dwaddle died in the creation of my lab.
No, Dwaddle was still alive.
Okay, then no, should not have taken place.
Then how did... There's too many questions to worry about. That would not work for your simulacrum to perform. Ariel could not do anti-magic field without disrupting her entire essence, and by the time she reactivated, the spell would be over.
I don't know, maybe dispel magic then.
We'll find a solution to this. Maybe luckily or unluckily, the unruly masses seem to be hoarding together. It's... Have you done it? Have any of you done research into zombies or massive undeads?
Yes.
No.
So, there is a theory known as the crypt theory that individuals of a similar likeness, but without the necessary soul or components of an individual, like ourselves, naturally migrate towards one another that seem to look out for leadership amongst them that possesses a higher standing of that. A good example of this would be undeads that find their way out into the realms, and they end up finding... How do I say this? More intelligent undead. It's very common amongst ghouls and vampires, or, you know, spawnling vampires and the courtly kinds as well. They naturally migrate towards one another for some innate need for something to guide them. The crypt theory has only ever been a theory amongst scholars, including myself, who has researched it in kind, but it seems to be applicable in this situation as well towards the masses of undead. Are you all following?
Find the person that's leading them and get rid of them.
Despite all of my short words with you, you do have moments of genius. That was a compliment.
I know. Didn't feel like it.
I apologize, I was attempting. Sorry. Anyways, enough of formalities. Now we're just going to go straight down to brass tacks. So, inside of these mobs, they all seem to be convening and coming towards this location. Presumably there's something in charge of all of them. There's something guiding or suggesting that they head here. It may be within the nature of the magic itself. I have commandeered one crate of these fireworks. Oh, also, Nobu, yeah, Mom? No more royal decrees. I haven't made one of those in weeks. That's still too frequent. Anyways, you didn't set up the one today. No, I didn't talk to anybody today.
Like
you showed up.
Party,
huh?
A free party, free fireworks, free.
No, I definitely
food.
mentioned that I want to throw a party since Mom's home, but like, we don't have the budget for it right now. So like, I definitely didn't do anything like that.
You might want to find the budget because you just promised a bunch of people raises and bonuses.
No, I didn't.
Here's the letter that we had.
He takes.
Do you see the point where it says like 20% raise?
That's also us because we kind of work for you. So.
No, this is not my handwriting. That is my seal, though. But that can't
What
be my
matters
seal.
most?
I'm wearing my ring right now, and he looks at his signet ring. That's not my signet ring. This is made out of pewter.
Not
How
Electrum?
the fuck did... Well, my other ring is Electrum, my main one. This one is pewter.
What matters more, the signature or the seal?
Seal.
The seal.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. So
It was
people think it
stolen.
was
Oh.
me who did all this?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh.
it kind of went out to all of your guards. And then the guard kind of went out and spread everyone and said that this entire thing that's going on was because of the king.
Liara, you have not seen the fish anywhere.
Yeah, Liara is looking for the fish.
Roll me a perception check. Well, I didn't do that at all. I've been busy. Mom, did her talkings to individuals and then used our secret passage back into the castle. Yeah, there's no fish anywhere. You do see the fish bowl, however. It's sitting up on top of one of the bookshelves. But yeah, when she came back, I kind of just canceled all my meetings because, I haven't seen my mom in over a year. And everybody, I'm not going to lie, there was a couple of times that I doubted you, Mom. I'm sorry for that. But to be fair, these assholes kept saying you were dead. You should have believed that I was dead. It was irresponsible for you to presume I was still alive. What are you talking about? You were alive. That... Just because you were right doesn't mean that your reasoning was right. That... We're putting you back into the third school. Anyways. I can contest that he's been with me all day since my return.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just letting him know that he's got a mess to clean up.
You mean my mom has a mess to clean up? Yes, darling, I'll handle everything. You are done ruling the city. At least until I die.
God, I hope that's a long time from now.
Lucian will walk up. Let's not be too hasty. If you die premature before he's ready, I might be able to help a little better. What are you talking about? It's my birthright. No. Lucian's right. He would be much better suited at that position over you until you are trained properly. So, in the event of my untimely demise, Lucian will be taking precedence as ruler of Morian until the time that Nobu Jr. is properly trained by him in diplomacy. Anyways, she gets over to the vault and will search around. I don't have my signet ring either. Shoot. We cannot open the vault without our signet ring.
Can we still get inside?
No, of course not. All manners of magics and teleportations are completely shut off at the vault and inside of the vault as well. There's no magecraft attached to the wall whatsoever. And it's made out of pure adamantium bars. You're not physically capable of destroying them.
We can try.
You got any good thieves in your jail right now?
Yeah, do you know anyone that's good at opening doors?
This has been the one location never broken into in 600 years on this entire plane of existence.
Oh, I wish I was playing Galaxies.
Yeah.
Down.
Do we have the...
can't.
You guys mentioned some robot friend of yours. Can he help with this?
He'll be here eventually.
It's not for another month. I mean, look, I can try. I've done worse before.
You don't know anyone that can break into this thing?
It is not made to be broken into. It is indestructible, virtually. It is made and designed to only be opened upon use of one of my blood lineage, specifically utilizing our special signet ring, which is imbued with the only bit of magic that will persist or exist while touching the door.
Okay. So I'm going to ask that people stand back just a second. Because if it's indestructible, then nothing's going to happen. It means there's no harm in doing it, is there?
So it said it was indestructible. Does that mean it can't be bent?
Yes, it cannot be disturbed. You know, that's
But we
where the
need
root
to-
of the word comes from, right? Immune to disturbing. Cannot be disturbed.
I thought
I
it was just
don't-
destruction, can't be destroyed.
Well, that's the layman's version of it, yes, but no.
Does it... Give me a second.
Fine.
Casimir is going to put up his hood for one of the cloaks, for the cloak that he has to go ethereal.
Okay.
See if he can walk through.
Okay. You attempt to walk through. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. That is 48 points of force damage, halved down to 24. And you are ejected, not through it, but kept on your side. You attempt to pass through, and there appears to be this magical barrier on the ethereal realm as well that is protecting it.
Do you have a dead relative that has the ring on?
No, the family lineage only ever keeps 3 rings.
Where's the third?
The third one has been lost for some time now.
Does
When?
someone have the magic to locate it? I really want to punch this.
It was lost wherever my brother first perished.
First perished?
None of us know that except Lucian.
Hey.
It was Lucian's house out of character.
Can we do legend lore again, or like locate objects to know it exists?
You could legend lore it again, yes. And locate object would only work if it's within a mile, correct?
Is Lucian going to tell us?
Lucian's gonna get very uncomfortable when she brings up that. So you mean the first place he normal died, or he permanently died? That place that he permanently died at, the one that you guys worked endlessly to try to revive him? Yeah, we're not going there, guys.
Why?
Because that place is the Howling Abyss.
If the Howling Abyss has what we need, then we go.
I mean, my vote is just we find whoever had it as well and try to take it back from them.
I mean, do you understand what you're saying when you say go to the Howling Abyss? Or
Yes.
do you, though? Do you know what the Abyss is?
Oh, it's not the Abyss, it's the Howling Abyss.
Oh, it's not like the
Noisier.
plane, it's just a place?
It is a different plane of existence that is about 90% abyssal in nature, yes. It is
All
the
I know is
place
we
where
know-
every scream goes to. Vindir, you can roll a religion check to see if you know more information about the Howling Abyss.
Okay. You know what? We're at the end of the day, so let's go ahead and give it game advantage.
Let's go.
Where's religion? There it is. R.
24.
Hold on,
Oh, you
one
said
more?
advantage, yeah.
Oof.
So 24. The Howling Abyss houses Vandishi, which is the antithesis to your god. Where she is supposed to be the more whimsical aspects of nature and winds, he is supposed to be the more dangerous and chaotic uses of it. It is the place where every scream is stored, and where all of them are empowered so incredibly greatly that the vast nothingness that persists there is constantly being berated by these howling screams on the air. That being said, you know where it is, so you could plane shift there, at least temporarily.
Hmm.
You know that god would be pretty upset with you, but you
I
could.
mean, I could get us there, but do we want to piss off more gods?
I mean, Liara's done a pretty good job of that already.
Look, I'm just saying, if the Moonweaver didn't intervene, we would have just not had to deal with this issue.
So, it would appear that we have two options here. Option A, We hunt down through the city whoever it was that stole not only my ring, but my son's ring, and bring them back here to open the door. Option B is you go to the Howling Abyss and track down my dead brother's signet ring somewhere. Yeah.
How large is the city?
This city is the largest one on this plane of existence. The largest one you've been to, other than in the Ibis ley lines, and that's if you count Ibis ley lines as one city, even though it's own plane.
So is it larger than 2 miles in diameter?
Oh yeah. Think New York times like 5.
I was going to say we could do locate object on the your guys' rings. See if we can find it.
We still have this guy who's alive and knocked out. They've been out for a while from the house. Why don't we just wake them up and ask them where the ring is? They're in on the plan. They know who stole it, most likely.
Yeah, I could do crap, I can't think straight right now. Zone of Truth on him too.
Wait a second. Before we wake him up, let's bring him somewhere dark, like down here towards this vault. And Lucian, you know, like that spell that made you look like someone, look like his friend that Casimir broke his neck, but before he broke his neck. And like say you saved him and try to figure out like and ask him where the ring is so you guys can open the vault.
Lucian will blink a couple times. I didn't know. Is this someone whose neck that Casimir broke recently? If you guys remember, before Casimir Vindir caught back up with him, you guys sent him to the castle to help defend it.
Kaz, can you go grab that guy real quick? I thought we were outside.
I thought I brought him with us.
Oh, you kept the body? Just snapped.
Yeah, because for Speak with Dead.
Show him the guy. This is a really good idea. We need
side.
to make this work.
Okay. All right. So he will disguise himself.
Okay. Wake him up, and you're gonna have to wake him up and tell him you saved him and you're here and you need the signet ring and ask where it is.
All right. Roll me a deception check, Casimir. Not Casimir, Lucian, but Casimir rolls for him.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Give me a second. I'll open the sheet. Forgot I was Lucian.
Yeah, don't worry. After this session, no more playing for Lucian. It's just too much.
I'll pray and give him guidance.
Sounds good.
Oh, no.
Perfect. Add that D4. 24. Or, sorry, 14. That's actually kind of funny. Plus 2. 15. Hey, you. You think I don't know that you are not my master? Alright, guys, he's on to us.
They're both upper city. They're both like related.
Yes, I know you're not him.
Okay, where's the ring? We tried.
Ring?
Yeah, the signet ring. Look.
And to clarify, this is the unconscious guy that you guys took from the island, right?
The unconscious noble, yeah.
Noble or guard? Because there's one noble that you guys fought. Everyone else was a guard.
The noble.
No, there was the main noble who you guys fucking killed, the woman.
No, we did not
kill her. She wasn't killed. She was not
killed. So you guys brought her, and she... Oh.
We
okay, that changes a lot.
As well. Yeah, we didn't kill her. That was a very specific thing.
Okay, so are you waking her up, or are you waking up the guard of hers? Her. Okay. Well, regardless, she had a lot more than a +2 to insight. I know you are not my brother.
Okay. Look, we're just gonna be honest. Tell us where the ring is, dude.
No.
We went through this with your brother, and now he's in hell, and he's not having a good time. Let me tell you, we don't want to do the same thing. Can we just skip to the part where you
temporary setback?
It's not a temporary setback. Your house exploded. A temporary setback is, oh, my check bounced, and now I have to wait a day. That's a temporary setback.
Everything will be different in the end, and we will be the ruling class.
Who's left to rule? What are you ruling? The ruins?
She just smiles wide.
There's nothing to rule. You're just killing random people, and the people you want to kill are all fine. And I hate saying this, but if this shield on this castle goes down, they're just gonna kill those people outside. You're not gonna kill anybody in here.
A worthy sacrifice.
And it's not. It's really not. If you believe that, I don't know what logic or justification you have to believe that, but it's just wrong. Now, we're giving you a chance to actually do the right thing and see that, oh, maybe killing all these people to bring some ridiculous demon here to do God's know what is stupid, because I've never known a demon to actually keep its word. At least that's my understanding of demons. They don't follow laws. Like, they'll tell you anything you want to hear.
Why in all of the worlds would I do what you want when I simply have to not answer you, and you will fail, and I will win?
We won't. That's the thing. Like, if I have to, I'll just sacrifice more of myself and find it. And I'm trying to avoid that and avoid further bloodshed, because, trust me, I'm the one that's most...
Yara, try to tell him you'll give us Shard.
She doesn't know what Shar is. In fact, I'm not even sure what you know about Shar.
Whatever you did to that one guy, remember? Where his soul didn't go to a good place?
Look, I'm going to pull out one. Who's beaten to shit.
Ah, I see you repurposed my god.
Yeah.
How noble of you.
I'll turn you into that. And I promise
By
you.
the way, I gotta get going now.
Yep, you take care. Yeah, that's why I was trying to end this before we got to all this. But regardless, she will smile and listen at you, but she seems far too hell-bent to persist on her goals. Keep in mind, this is the woman that sent the other last remaining nobles away while she held you guys off to pursue this. All of it will be right in the end. Don't worry.
Nothing right about this.
We'll make sure that next time you'll be probably a gnome.
There is no next time. Whatever you do, you really... How is anything that you tried to do worked out correctly?
Well, our plan has been mostly fruitful thus far. And by the looks of it...
Every one of you have 2 brothers left.
And what happens if you cannot open up this vault?
I find your brothers and I end up killing them. And I kill you. And then whatever you guys try to summon, I kill.
Death is but temporary.
It's not for what's going to happen to you. In fact, tell that to one, that it's temporary.
She leans...
Tell that to the wind, because every one of the people you sacrificed is not coming back.
She leans in towards you. I would expect nothing else from a mere copy like yourself.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
She just turns away, no longer engaging in any form of conversation with you.
If the real not copy was here, she probably would have just killed you in a very bad way. Okay, look, unless you guys want to talk to her, do something, we just go find the rings here.
Or we can go to the Howling Abyss and piss off a god.
The god that's protecting everyone here, I think that might be a bad idea.
No, it's not that god by the sounds of it. one that would protect us, I do not think would be the one that has dominion over the Howling Abyss, right? Right?
My god does not have howling over the. Does have yeah, what you said.
Fair.
Yeah, but I don't think she'd be happy that we're going there to see like her rival, as you put it.
Her rival wouldn't be happy of me showing up.
Okay, I mean we can go there if you guys want. It's up to you guys. We either go there or we find the people, which
we're going to call for a vote in chat. Before you guys vote, one way or the other, either Howling or Search the City, Riku will add in one more caveat. If you're going to search through the city to find it, at every corner you're going to risk the lives of more of our citizens that can get in the way of no control over themselves. Just, we need to be sure we're making the smart decision, not the easy one. So, everybody type your vote.
Can I abstain? There's only 4 of us anyway, so if I abstain, it's
Sure.
perfect.
Sure. But that means you just put all of the pressure on Vindir.
Again.
Yeah. 'Cause I
Yeah.
always Jeff making the decision.
Let's go,
Yeah,
I
Jeff.
I'm over
have
here-
no idea.
And I'm over here like thinking, all right, which one's more peaceful? Having a bunch of people die, or pissing off a god?
A god that is the antithesis to your god, mind you. What she represents in good, he represents in evil.
Yeah, which is even worse.
I don't think I'm in any shape to fight a god, guys. At this moment.
Yeah, we need this now.
Yeah,
All
which way do you want to go?
I guess we're going city.
You're voting city?
Yeah.
All right, type it out. And when we come back next week, we're going to be ravaging the city, trying to hopefully find these signet rings, and then stop whatever the Toku family is planning. See ya.